Hi, thank you for joining me tonight. It is currently November 6, 2018 at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Half an hour earlier than what I wanted, but we need to get going on this. I've got some excellent information for you. So I'm going to start my screen share and pull it up the trade that I've been working on all this time, and this is what's exciting. Yesterday, when I did this video for you, I was in at a negative $17.48. Take a look. It's a negative $9.54. It's turned around. It's doing what I said it was going to do. And let's explain what this is all about. This is NZDUSD, otherwise known as New Zealand dollar, United States dollar. This went in as a buy at a 0.01 lot size, keeping it at minimal lot. The minimal risk is the lowest you possibly can get. And I put this in on May 25th, 2018 at a lot size of entry price at 0.68310, and it's a buy. My stop loss is at 0.61310, which going into the 4-hour time chart is 7,000 pips or $70 negative. What that means is that's the most I want to lose on this trade. So it can go down at as much as $70 negative. And I can lose it, no problem, because my balance is $999.69. Not that big of a deal. With it turning like it has, we'll go on to that in a moment. My take profit is also, it's at 0.75310, which is also 7,000 pips or $70 profit. Still, not that big of a deal. With it being my stop loss and take profit the same, identical, it's a 1-to-1 ratio, keeping my risk low. So I can ride this for months, if not years, if need be. But I don't think it's going to be necessary. As I was stating, yesterday we were at negative $17.48, and it's currently at negative $9.21. This is excellent news. Excellent news. Now, I've been asked why I only stay on the day time chart, and let me show you why. Going in a minute time chart, can't see a whole lot going on. You can definitely see that it changed, but there's not a lot given on a naked chart with no indicators. The reason I don't have indicators is due to my health issues and my memory issues. Very difficult to learn everything from 6 months to current day, as well as all of business, as well as all the different indicators, and the constant of redoing a chart every single day. Once you have the indicators, once you have the education and the skill, you can mark up your chart and you will never have to worry about it again through the time of that trade. In my situation, they don't mean anything from one day to the next, so I have to relearn it, making it more apt for me to do on a naked chart with no indicators. All I have on here is my entry price, my stop loss, and my take profit, and that is why. Going into a 5-minute time chart, it's definitely changed. You can see right here where it switched. However, it's still not enough information to be able to do a trade without the indicators. A 15-minute time chart, once again, it was just the last little bit that it changed on us, and it took what we wanted. But it's still not enough information to get a clear, complete picture of this trade. You need a longer time chart. Going into the 30-minute time chart, once again, still not much. And as you can see, it hasn't been too long ago when it was a whole lot different in here. Still not enough, not a clear picture without the indicators. Now keep in mind, once you've been trading for an extended period of time, a lot longer than a couple of weeks, and you've got the skill and you've got the knowledge, you can definitely trade, if it's your comfort level, on the smaller time charts. There's nothing wrong with it. But only if you have the skill and the education to do so. Otherwise, you're going to lose. It's extremely risky, and the chances of actually success is a little difficult to say. Going into the hour time chart, once again, it's awesome. I can see what's going on. I can see head and shoulders. I can see retest and seeing how it's going to work, the indicators and all the rest of it. But I still want to stay here because it does not give me a clear, complete picture of this trade, the trend that it does, the pattern it's doing, or the trade itself. Going in the 4-hour time chart, you got a great deal more information here. However, it's still not a clear picture because it goes back to December of 2017. That's not even a year. So yes, you can trade in these. And I'll be honest with you, it wasn't too long ago when I was in the 4-hour time chart until I realized there's so much more information in the higher time charts with a naked chart and no indicators. That's why I go to the day time chart. And as you can see in the day time chart, to find out how a trade is working, how it's doing, we trade right, but we look left. And looking left, you put your cursor right where the trade is sitting, and you run it left, clear past where it was prior, and stop. And right here you can see that the trade is definitely turning and definitely going the opposite direction into our profit. It's coming above the entry price with being a negative $9.62. This is exciting. It's fantastic to be able to see this. And once it goes into profit, as soon as it goes 500 pips above my entry price, I will be moving my stop loss. So I will not be losing anything. Now, I've also been asked during these trades why I don't put in an extra price entry. It doesn't matter if it's a buy or a sell. With this broker, and many brokers have their different rules. With this broker, they have an FIFO rule, which is first in, first out. So no matter how many entry price that you put in, the first one you put in has to come out first before a second or third can. Doesn't matter if you're in profit or loss. You don't want to do that because it not only makes it difficult to stay on a profit area, makes it more difficult to pay yourself, because while you're doing your trading, you're working for yourself, so you need to pay yourself. it just makes it the margin level drop. And once the margin level drops, you can go down to 100%, I'm sorry. However, I wouldn't, because a broker is going to kick you out, so you're stomped out, and in process, you could also lose your whole entire account. Keeping your margin level to, in my comfort zone, is a minimum of 2,500. It's currently at 4,830.92%. I have very little to be concerned about. And that is why I do a one trade, one chart until it comes out in profit. And I'm not wasting my time because I can set it and go about my life and have a life. I don't have to stay and stare at the chart either on my computer or my smartphone on a daily basis for 24 hours, 5 days a week, because the market, the Forex market, is closed from Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern to Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern. So there's that 48-hour time frame that you're free. I have a tendency to not want to have to stare at the chart extended periods of time. Now, I've also been asked where I get my signals. And to continue on with that education, I'm going to stop my screen share. And we will continue because the signals come from 5 different areas. Warren Wright, Stevenson Lindor. These two are educators in iMarkets Live. To get access to them, to learn how to go from beginner to advanced on a naked chart and a marked up chart, you need to get connected to them through iMarkets Live. You have to be a member. The third place area that I go is Christopher Terry, who is our CEO of iMarkets Live, and he has over 25 years of experience. I would imagine he's the best person to put your trust in because he's not going to lead you astray. The fourth area I go to is Tracy Walker, who is my sponsor in iMarkets Live. And she will teach you how to mark up your charts, how to find your entry price, how to enter a trade, how to exit a trade, how to set and get all the indicators marked up, and then show you how you can have success. To get access to her, you also need to be in iMarkets Live. And the last place I check is Swipe Trades, which is an app that goes on your smartphone through, yes, you guessed it, iMarkets Live. To get access to all of these, you'll need to be a part of iMarkets Live and join. If you do not wish to join iMarkets Live, you can still do your trading through Forex, no problem. If you want access to all the tools, you'll need to be part of iMarkets Live. Now, I'm going to give a moment or two to see if there's any questions I haven't covered yet. Going once. Going twice. And gone. Thank you once again for joining me on this Tuesday evening or morning, depending on where you are and when you see this recording. And you have a fantastic day or night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.